the Iowa legend herself, Kate Martin. Like a defensive back, we want to stay low, push to move, and cover some ground. You have to fight to stay in front of the offense, constantly staying low to move, and never letting the rope get tight.
Remember Kate Martin, Caitlin Clark's BFF and 18th pick in the WNBA draft?
With the 18th pick in the 2024 WNBA draft, the Las Vegas Aces select Kate Martin.
Kate's first season with the Las Vegas Aces had fans confused. How did a college star end up sitting on the bench? Well, we've got the inside story for you. Kate's off-season training is nothing short of amazing. Newly released footage shows her working so hard it'll make you feel tired just watching. Could this intense training be what transforms her from a bench warmer to a WNBA star? She's been working with
Kate Martin today, and oh my goodness, did she just touch the rim?
Imagine this. Kate Martin, fresh from back-to-back NCAA finals with Iowa, joins the Las Vegas Aces. The excitement is real, but instead of loud cheers, there's an awkward silence. The former starter now spends most of her time on the bench, a far cry from her college glory days. At the start of the season, she's playing a solid 20 minutes per game in May. By September, that's dropped to less than 9 minutes. Her dream of WNBA stardom feels further away with each game. Fans start to wonder, is Kate Martin really ready for the big leagues?
Looking at the mock drafts online and just seeing, if my name was, in the conversation at all. And I didn't have an agent at the time, so I was kind of in the dark. And I was just talking to my coaches at Iowa asking, have you heard anything, what's going on?
Meanwhile, across the country, Kate's best friend Caitlin Clark is lighting it up with the Indiana Fever. Clark's rookie season is nothing short of legendary, breaking records, making headlines, and wowing fans. The difference between their journeys couldn't be more clear. For Kate, sitting on the bench feels isolating. Every game she doesn't play hurts her confidence. The unstoppable star from Iowa now wonders if this is the end of her basketball dream. Did she peak in college?
We start the workout off with a movement series, working on our foot striking ability, doing an upright stance, something you might see with sprinters. Then some easy rhythm work on the court before going to the weight room. We use the weight room to help support our training on the court. So working on specific postures, positions, and how we express our strength explosively. We don't just want to be strong in a given lift, we want to be strong when we move. That's where I think some carries can be really useful for upper body work, along with learning how to use your body to actually push and move someone else's body.
This is where Kate Martin's true strength shines. Even with the setbacks, she refuses to give up. Instead of feeling sorry for herself, she uses every moment on the bench as motivation to work harder and prove people wrong. Kate's rookie season with the Aces is all about resilience. Despite her limited playing time, she's not quitting. She's more determined than ever, spending extra time in the gym, studying game footage, and learning from experienced players. Kate admits she's had tough moments, but her best friend Caitlin Clark has been there to cheer her on, just like at Iowa. Their bond has become her source of strength, reminding her why she fell in love with basketball in the first place.
Yeah, it's definitely fun for us. It's fun for a lot of fans in the Midwest that, cheered us on when we were in college. I don't know. It's cool, getting to see one of your best friends live out her dream and then play against each other. By the same time, it's definitely pretty weird for the two of us. We were teammates for 4 years. We got very used to that, and now going against each other, you love it, you joke about it, but at the same time, it takes some getting used to.
Surprising truth that'll make you cheer for Kate even more. Despite her struggles, she stayed a true team player. No complaints, no drama, just pure professionalism. She supports her teammates and stays prepared for her chance to shine. It's this quiet determination and refusal to give up that shows Kate Martin is a champion in the making.
These drills are awesome because they're extremely competitive, and when someone's competitive, it's fun and you try really hard. Then we take that same concept of competitiveness and apply it into our shooting drills, working on the speed of our shot and some of the eye tracking as well. I can't just sit on the sideline and get threes rained on me, so I had to hop in the drill. This one here works on our eye tracking as the ball comes in front of our vision, and this one right here works on us covering some distance. Drop, push to go, just like you saw in those lunges.
Remember that girl who barely played for the Aces? She's completely transformed. Now, an incredible athlete stands in her place. So much so that even her trainer was shocked. As soon as the WNBA season ended, Kate Martin didn't go home to feel sorry for herself. Instead, she sprinted to the gym, determined to turn her disappointing rookie year into a dominating sophomore season. Enter Maxwell Schmartzo, Kate's trainer and the mastermind behind her intense off-season transformation. Schmartzo didn't hold back. He created a training program so tough it could make even veteran players think twice. Kate's routine included 5 a.m. weightlifting sessions that pushed her muscles to their limits, explosive drills that tested her endurance, and footwork exercises so complex her movements became a blur.
A blur of motion.
Then once we're warmed up, we get in some footwork prep before moving into more basketball-specific drills. Taking that same concept of acceleration, but now applying it onto the court. These are turn and run full-speed finishes. The minute the ball hits the ground, Kate gets to go. I'm trying to tag her on the back, and if I tag her before she scores it, I get a point. If she scores it, she gets a point.
But Schmartzo isn't just focused on raw strength. He's all about smart strength. We don't just want to be strong for a single lift, he says. We want to be strong while moving. This idea shapes every part of Kate's training. They combine strength-building exercises with on-court drills, making sure every bit of new muscle helps her perform better in games.
Acceleration Day with Kate Martin. Yes, the Iowa legend. Even though she's a pro, we start off playing games with a Frisbee. Why? Because it's fun, but secondly, it's competitive. When I tell you to go throw a Frisbee, chase after it, and catch it, you're going to run after it as fast as you can. And guess what that's called? Acceleration. So that's what we're working on.
Kate's days are packed with intense workouts like fast kickbacks, single-leg Romanian deadlifts, and jump training that could impress a kangaroo. But it's not all hard work. Schmartzo adds a fun twist. For example, Kate warms up by playing Frisbee, combining enjoyment with explosive speed training.
Or try wrapping your head around balloon tap finishes, a drill where Kate has to hit a balloon while adjusting her body midair. It looks weird, but it's building the body control she'll need to finish at the rim against WNBA defenders.
1. Or try imagining this. Balloon tap finishes, a drill where Kate has to hit a balloon while adjusting her body midair. It might look strange, but it's helping her develop the body control she'll need to score against WNBA defenders at the rim.
Then we mess with some of that footwork that we were training earlier, but this time with the ball in our hand, working on swiping off an offhand and bumping the body. And then back to that old basketball thing with some acceleration shooting. One dribble creates space from the defender. I'm trying to go block the ball. The minute I hear the ball bounce, I can run after it. Then after the higher intensity work, we do some volume competitive shooting, keeping track of scores and trying to win specific spots.
As weeks turned into months, the changes in Kate were impossible to miss. But one moment stood out above the rest. During a routine workout, Kate went up for a drill, and something amazing happened. Schmartzo's eyes widened as he exclaimed, "Oh my goodness, did she just touch the rim?" That moment, caught on video, sent shockwaves through WNBA circles. The Kate Martin who sat on the bench last season? She's now making her presence known. With every tough workout and early morning session, Kate is sending a clear message to her critics, her team, and herself. She's not just here to play. She's here to dominate. As the new season approaches, one thing is certain. Kate Martin isn't just transformed. She's ready to transform the game itself.
We did some traditional push-pull work before heading back down to the court to get our volume shooting in. Did some shooting from distance, did some shooting off the move. Yes, I'll be first to admit that I actually lost quite a bit of these competitions here today. Pace, rhythm, feeling, and timing. That's what we're looking for. And then to have a little fun with our body control, we did these balloon tap finishes. You got to hit the balloon, then adjust in the air and make a fun finish. Then get rid of the ball, jump as high as you can, tapping the rim or the backboard. Then get rid of the balloon and let loose and see what you can do.
Oh! Kate Martin powers through another tough workout when her phone lights up. It's Caitlin Clark calling from Indiana. These two aren't just former teammates. They're best friends, like sisters. Their bond, built during Iowa's back-to-back NCAA finals runs, has only grown stronger as they tackle their rookie seasons in the WNBA.
So now we're taking the walk. I got my lotion! We're taking the walk to the water slides. Follow me.
Kate's friendship with Caitlin is her biggest source of motivation. When the early morning workouts feel impossible or self-doubt sets in, Kate remembers Caitlin's unwavering belief in her. That belief drives her to push through every rep and every drill. Caitlin isn't just supporting her from afar. She recently visited Iowa to reunite with Kate, celebrate their successes, and relive their college memories. Moments like these strengthen their bond and remind them why they fell